Hello and welcome to the fourth edition of the Ask a Counselor series. I'm Christine McMinn.
I'm Missy Petty.
Kelley Navar.
So we thank you guys for participating in our poll on our Facebook page. We always love hearing from you guys. Definitely want to make sure that we're kind of speaking to topics that feel important for you guys. So this week at the polls, the topic of mood boosters won out. So that's what we're going to focus on today. And I think, Missy, you were going to get us started.
Yeah, I want to talk about something that can boost your mood that you're likely already doing without recognizing its benefits, which is singing. Now, I will tell you honestly, I'm not any good at it. I think anyone in my personal life would probably vouch for that, but that's not really the point. What you maybe don't know is that a lot of the research suggests that singing releases endorphins and it releases oxytocin. It's also an aerobic activity in that it brings more oxygen into your body and helps with circulation, all of which can help you calm down and can also help your mood. The research also says that group singing is even better. That doesn't mean you have to rush out and join a chorus, especially if you're like me and probably wouldn't get selected. But even just singing with family in the car or singing with kids or with family over Zoom can increase sense of community and decrease feelings of isolation. So we know those chemicals and hormones are boosted when singing in a group, but they're present if you're singing in your shower, if you're like me and singing with headphones in so you don't have to hear yourself singing, or singing in your car with the volume cranked, that we know that it boosts those hormones and endorphins. So if you're already doing it, now you know that as you're doing it, you're doing something that can boost your mental health as well.
So another mood booster for you guys, I actually have two that I'm going to share with you today. One is a really, really quick one, and it may go right along with Missy if you're singing in the car, which is just opening a window. So if you're in the car, rolling the windows down, getting some of that fresh air. If you're at home and you're in a space with a window, even if it's just, pulling the curtains back, opening the blinds up, opening the window if the weather will tolerate it, it really can have an impact. Just letting that light in, letting that sunshine in. So that's one thing I wanted to share with you guys. And then the other thing I wanted to share with you guys is an idea that I've been sharing over the years with people, and it really comes back to the idea that really what we're exposed to, words, messages, really have power and have that potential to influence our thoughts, and we know that that can then in turn influence our mood. So really thinking about trying to create a collection of words, quotes. If you know me, you know that I love a good quote. So looking for some quotes or affirmations that really speak to boosting your mood. If it's a quote about encouragement, if it's a quote about just kind of positivity, whatever it is that you're kind of looking for some support with. Finding some quotes, pictures that go along with that and putting them into some kind of an album. If that's a picture album on your phone, a virtual one, if it's printing them out somehow and actually putting them into a photo album. I have a lot of people that use Pinterest and will create a board on there. You can even make it secret, private if you want to, just putting all of those things into one spot. You can also put them into a journal. If you've ever been to the art journaling class that we offer at LivingWell, I facilitate that with Sherry Hunt. We talk a lot about that in there, even designating a section of your journal just for some of that positivity or those positive encouraging messages. That's something that it's kind of twofold. One is that you can spend some time looking for quotes, and that in and of itself can be helpful and boost your mood. And then the other way is just going back and referencing that just exposing yourself to that content can be helpful.
Good. So mine is actually not necessarily an activity to do, but something that can enhance the mood boosting activities that you're already doing. And that is setting an intention on whatever you're going to do that is going to boost your mood. So let's say I'm planning on taking the dogs out for a walk. It doesn't take much time. That's what I like about it, is as I'm tying up my shoelaces or strapping the dogs into their leashes, just in my head, I'm just talking about what I'm hoping to get out of that activity. So I'm hoping to get some fresh air, some exercise that's going to get the blood moving, and it's really going to help brighten my day. So just, again, just setting some kind of intention. It has to be realistic. It can't be something that I don't believe is going to happen. Otherwise it won't be beneficial. But you'll be surprised at when you start to set these intentions that they really do deepen the experience that you're doing and can sometimes change the experience into being something that feels a little bit more positive or that you get a little bit more of a benefit from.
That's great. For those of you, as Christine said, who voted for this week's episode, thank you so much. Stay tuned in the week after this as we'll give you guys more options to vote on. Please continue to engage with us. Let us know what you'd like to hear us talk about. Feel free to add any great mood boosters that you're doing that have been beneficial to you. And please know you can always reach us at counseling@LivingWell CRC with any questions or to talk more about counseling. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks for joining us.
Bye.